The hottest topic ever and the most asked question is career whenever we have a consultations. So today's video is about career reading impact of D10 in your life because you know all people say Akash ji is Badshah of D10, King of D10. So we request him to make video so people have some light on their chart. What people's D10 saying about their lives. So let's welcome Akash ji from Calgary, Canada, and but today in Mumbai. Namaskar, Ram Ram.
Namaskar, Rohitji. Yes, today we're going to discuss about the impact of D10 in everyone's life. And for that, I have a basic special presentation made for this. The three main questions: timing of getting a job, timing of job change, and timing of promotion. Through D10, very easily we can see I have a chart of a specimen. That means I have a friend who has agreed to share his chart so that I can discuss about his chart and details. Now, in Vedic astrology, D10 is also known as the Shamasha chart or the Samsa chart. It is divisional chart, Varga chart, specially used to analyze the career, professional success, and reputation of any person in this world. The D10 chart is derived by dividing each sign of the natal chart into 10 equal parts, each of 3 degrees. The D10 chart provides deeper insights into the 10th house of natal chart, which represents career, profession, and social status. Now, the very famous app that everyone uses, AstroSage. If you go in AstroSage and go in under Show the Varga, you will get the D10 chart, the Shamsa, and you will be able to see your chart. So I would suggest to open the chart so that you can see what not. Key aspects of D10 chart before we open the chart is career and professional life. It actually focuses more on the career side, professional life, that what kind of professions you can choose. It as in the D1 chart, that is your birth chart, the 10th house is very specifically seen for your career. Here also 10th house signification is the most important. The D10 chart emphasizes the signification of the 10th house from the natal chart. It provides a detailed look at career growth, promotions, achievements, and recognitions in professional field. So that means if in transit in the D10, if any planet is transiting good planet, that means promotion can happen. In bad planet, then promotion can not happen. There can be challenges, even job losses. Analysis of planet. The position of strength of planets in D10 are crucial in determining career success. For example, a well-placed sun in D10 can indicate leadership qualities and recognition, while a strong Saturn can discipline and steady progress in career. That means if you have sun in the 10th house, it also promises government positions, powerful positions, somewhere where leadership or possibility of hierarchy comes. And when Saturn kind of planet is sitting there, it says that okay, it can be a mediocre role as well as getting into the role of hard work, extreme hard work, depending on the nature of the planet. The ascendant of D10, very extremely important. Ascendant will give you 50% of the answers in D10. Ascendant of D10 represents the native's approach to their career, whether this person is a person who is a risk taker or is a person who does not have any spark in his life. Ambition, how they navigate professional life. A strong ascendant, its Lord and D10 are indicators of successful career. Absolutely wonderful career. Lord of the 10th house. The placement and condition of the Lord of the 10th house in the D10 chart gives insights into nature of profession and the success one may achieve. If the 10th house Lord is well placed, then very positive sign for career growth. But if it is an affliction, then you have to work on that planet. That is when remedies come in power. Strength of the chart. The strength of chart is assessed by analyzing the yogas combination formed in the strength of the planets in their respective signs and their aspects. A strong D10 chart generally indicates a successful and fulfilling career. So again, everything depends on the sevenfold analysis, that is the placement, aspect, anything to do in the area of nakshatra parivartans, and current mahadasha, the dasha lord, and so many things. In fact, that is what the next is, transit and dashas. D10 also has its own dasha system, by the way. Many people won't know. Only Vimshotri dasha is what we are focusing on. But D10 has its own Mahadasha, complete own Mahadasha. I will show you how it is different from D1. I can show my chart also. I can show Rohitji's chart also. I can show anyone's chart, which is, easily, which I can show. So the D10 chart dasha is very important. When anyone talks to me in my appointment about their career and job change and everything. I just look at the D10 chart, look at the possibilities, and say, okay, this is when it will happen, because that is an absolute precise way to look at the chart, where you see that different kind of aspects and different kind of planetary positions are happening here, which will help you to navigate what is in near future, or if there's any loss, or if there is any profit. Okay, now I'm going to show you a chart which will help you understand what we are really talking about. Rohit, this chart is of a person. I will just discuss the D10, then we will get into the details of this person's chart. This person, this is the specimen of this person's chart. Here, I will show you, this is the D10 here. Can you see on the right side? This is D10 Dashamasha. The number 3, that means ascendant lord, is Gemini. Anyways, let me just first start with this. Let's see the birth chart normally, the D1 of this person. Okay, the D1 is Gemini ascendant. Mars is in the Lagna. Mars is aspecting the 4th house, the 8th house, and Mars is also aspecting the 7th house. This person is proper Manglik, Mangal in Punarvasu Nakshatra, married 2 times. Second time marriage has happened, which is very, very positive. When we talk about his current situation, he's going through Mercury Mahadasha in Vimshotri, and he's going through Venus Antardasha from 17th of January 2024. It will run till 17th of November 2026. Okay, this is what it is. The Lagna Lord has gone to the 9th house, okay, of higher education. So that means this person will be very intelligent, as well as Mercury is the Lagna Lord. Mercury going to the 9th house means extreme intelligence comes when the higher education is completed, and status also increases when the higher education completes. Okay, now when we see this chart more precisely, when we go into the vargas, that means different kind of divisions, here D10 plays a very important role. Now D10, when we see, look at D10 here, the ascendant, the rising sign is again Mercury. Mercury is the planet that signifies this person's way of working, way of getting into things. Mercury here is sitting in the 2nd house. 2nd house is the house of fixed assets, anything to do with finance, fixed assets, family. Okay, another awesome reason. This person's father, is also what you say, associated with the same profession that this person is associated with. So sun has nothing to do with Mercury, is giving that indication here. Mercury has sat in which house in the D1? It has sat in the what we say, the 9th house, that is father. What will we say, Naksha Kadam of father. Now here in the D10, Mercury has gone to the 2nd house in Pushya Nakshatra, Nakshatra of Saturn. And Mercury is aspecting the 8th house, where Sun and Mars are sitting. Now, what has happened? I'll tell you what is the profession of this person. Number 1, we see that Mercury has gone to the house of money, wealth. Okay, house of money. This person will be a wealthy person. Number 1, through his own effort, through his own career, because this person's Lagna Lord is in the 2nd house. Secondly, his 10th house lord we talk about in D10, it is Jupiter. Jupiter has traveled all the way exactly to the house of the 5th house. And it is not alone there. It is sitting in close conjunction with Moon. What does this mean? It means Gajya Kesari Yog. There is no aspect of malefics on the 5th house. The 5th house lord is in the Lagna. This person is an IRS, Indian Revenue Service officer, very close to an IAS officer, we say. This person is absolutely wonderfully placed in government. Now, when we see here, we say, oh, sun has nothing to do here. Why this person is placed in government and whatnot? Oh, sun is not always the government. Jupiter is also a part of administration. The government administration is seen by Jupiter. This person got government job because of Jupiter. This person is a CA. This person is in finance. Look at the Lagna Lord giving an indication of going into the 2nd house of finance, and the 10th house Lord going into the 5th house of speculative gain. So you have two major indications here that this person will become a government servant. Now, very recently, he was into a very big controversy also because of some kind of problem, and that happened 19th of December 2017 onwards, and it solved only in 2021 of December. This problem was because of Mars. Now, remember, Mars is exalted in this house, but it is the 6th house lord in the 8th house, which is called Vipreet Raj Yog. So this person went into some kind of a scandal where, people accused him of taking money for someone's XYZ reasons. and this person fought a case, and the court, after December, like basically in 2022 of January, he was given a clean chit that he did not do anything and everything is very okay, very positive for him. No, no, he is not involved in this. And genuinely, he's a very good friend of mine. He's really not involved, and he's already so rich that he does not want any money from that. But because father was also into politics, into very big status of government, and also something related to on a very state level in finance. Same way here also, this person also went into the finance sector in his life. So Rohit, what is your take here? Can you see such beautiful things we can see, Rohit, from the Shamsha?
Yes, in the Shamsha, you rightly said, because when 10th house lord goes to the second house, it shows that this person can connect to the family business. But same as you say, the father in the same profession, so it shows. Now, what you said, that how it depicts in this chart, that this person has got the government job, and government job is what you told is IRS, like taxation officer. So taxation officer job we see from the eighth house,
Eighth
and
house.
sun is already there. Now this is a government job and he placed in that field. So I think yes, and Mars is also here. So this is like kind
And
of,
Mars is exalted. Mars is
exalted
exalted.
there.
And the
And
sixth house lord is in the eighth house. This is Viprit Raju. He went into a problem during the Mars Antardasha, in Saturn Mars Antardasha. And just remember, Mars is sitting 12th from Saturn. 12th is all hidden enemies trying to trouble you, this, that. And he got into problem and he got out of the problem. As soon as Saturn and Jupiter came, Jupiter said, what the hell? Let me look at it. He went into the career and Jupiter solved all his problems. So just imagine such beautiful deception of chart from D10 we can make. I'll give you a small example. Forget this chart. Okay, this is chart which I this is my chart. Here, let's look at my chart. Okay, here. Okay, let's when we go to my D10, let me remove this here. Look at the 10th house. 10th house is Mars and Sun together. I did not get government job.
Mars and sun together.
10th house and Sun is sitting in own house and never got government job. Never ever. You know why? Because look at the placement of, you have to see two houses. That is, number one is fifth house, very important. Second house, very important. What is second house and fifth house? Source of income. What is it saying? It is saying that Jupiter is the source of income. Secondly, what is the one that will give position? Venus and Mercury will give position, because here Venus is exactly aspecting the seventh house. And what are stronger planets here? Mars is combust. The Lagna Lord has gone into the eighth house, into the 10th house, and it's combust now. I could have become, from childhood, the only dream that I had, Rohit, was to become a police officer. There was
Hmm.
no other dream that I had. Never ever. Always police officer. Here in this chart, Rahu has taken over everything. Ketu has taken over everything. Venus has taken in Mercury. These two Kendras have taken over everything. Here, Sun is in the own house, but Mars, who's kind of the Lagnar, has only gone bad. So that's why, no government job, no police, no cyber security, nothing. Everything related to do with Venus, everything related to do with Rahu, Mercury, communication, media communication. Now, what happened later on? When the higher education started, when we come into the right age, the dasha also changes. Here, Rohit ji, Jupiter is debilitated in the Shamsha, and look at the dasha of the Shamsha. Look here, Roji. My Dasha of Mahadasha of the Shamsha, Jupiter, started October of 2020. Completely transformation period. Jupiter period started. Jupiter and Saturn came 30th of November 2022. Saturn sitting in the fifth house of Jupiter, and everything related to do with education, anything to do in the area related to learning. And today, after November of 2022, is when we started AC Astro, and we are continuing here, like by God's grace. Exactly what the chart has to say, that there is going to be a transition here, and from 30th of November 2022, exactly 1st of October we started, November we were discussing, December we were discussing, January we started our channel, and everything is in front of you, Rohit. Nothing is like made up. What do you say?
Yes, and your D10 10th house is so strong. So Sun and Mars is there. You always in the leadership roles in your media job also. Always on the top of the position you get there. And another thing, D10 has a Rahu and Mercury in a seventh house. This shows that whenever this person will try to do business in his own country, he will never be successful. But at the same time, when he will do the business in the foreign lands, because Rahu is there in the seventh house, and seventh house is the house of business, he will be successful in foreign lands only, partnerships and business only in foreign lands. And whenever he will try to do in India, that will be the failure. And yes, very strong chart. And you can see Jupiter Mercury going from June 2025. Who is Mercury? Eighth Lord in D10. And what next? Jupiter Ketu again, occult sciences. So this is a series of things which we can see in this chart, and very practical and live example.
I just want to tell everyone that before making any decision in career, because that's what I've been seeing every day, Rohit, that people are making decision in career haywire, going here and there. Sometimes, there are second source of income. I will never leave media. It is my first source of income. Astrology is just by chance. It is lineage because that is we are following. Family has to pay off some debts in astrology. But there are so many indications in D10 which has to be read very, very easily. It's very easy, careful reading, very understand very much things. I told you, anyone look at my chart, I keep having fun, Rohit. There is one app, very famous. Celebrities are also promoting it. So there are many astrologers on that app. So I just fake my name and go there and give them my birth details and say, oh, I'm struggling. I don't have anything to do. To understand what Gyan everyone has or where I'm lacking. And they say, okay, you know what, you should be in government, you are in police, right? I'm like, no, I don't do anything, I'm at home, I'm drugs, I take drugs, this that. I just make fun of, have fun with them. Some are so good, Rohiji, they come and precise, no, 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 this is not possible, this is what happening, that is what is happening, you must be in this business. And some people are like so stupid that they will say that, yeah, you need to do one puja of 51,000 rupees, that will help you get move away from all these drugs. This is the problem. Rahu is very bad in 8th house, it is giving you drugs and this and that. So the problem is there's no puja in this world which can help you. There is only indication in the chart which can help you choose the right career. That is what it is, Rohitji. That's why astrology is there. There is nothing foolproof here, but it is all about, at least to put that right effort in the right area. What do you say,
Yes,
Rohitji?
you're right, because from last 2 years I'm practically seeing this thing. When we go live and you see the chart of people, and you suddenly, within, I think you take only 2 to 3 seconds, and you say you are software engineer, you are in this job, and I wait for the comment and people write there, yes, yes, this is true. So I think you have got that thing, that how a person can be best in his career, but the only thing is choosing right career at right time, not in the mid of the, now you say that, yes, my first career is media, but yes, your this astrology business is also connected with media from day one, not apart from media. This is biggest media what we are doing, YouTube these days, more bigger than TV. So astrology tells everything very precisely.
Yes, Rohitji, you are right. I think we will end here and let everyone decide. Look at the fifth house first. Go into your D10, look at the Lagna Lord and the 10th house Lord and see the placements and see where are you placed in the right zone or no. Okay,
Yes,
Rohitji?
and I think lots of people want to take consultations only for the two major purposes, marriage and this job. So this is what we started here, career reading, impact of D10 in your life. If you are also thinking like lots of people, what I need to do, I need to stay here, do business or job, India or abroad, or what I need to do. So I think this is the right time when you can consult with Akashji, you can sit with Akashji, just thorough reading of your D10, your birth chart, and then you will be on the right path. Wish you best of luck to all the family members. Thank you, Akashji, for this deep insight into the
Thank you,
D10
Rohitji. It's a very small
for
video, I know, but it is all about career. There is nothing else
career.
because many people I have seen they are in wrong career, but then later when they even try to imply such things in their career, it becomes very nice for them.
Thank you. Thank you, Akashji. Thank to the, all the family members. We'll meet you in some next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Mata Di. Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Mata.